Sleeper says, I thought he would be loyal to Prime with his interview. I guess not. Marcus, what's going on? Can Hart and Flea step down? Coach Prime is a marketing genius head coach who does not make adjustments, not so much. Sleeper, Hart, Flea, lawyer boys. Prime will keep the one he can trust. Warren Sapp coming, yeah, definitely. That's what that's my thoughts. We're gonna get into all that in a second as everybody's joined the live. I'm definitely already knowing. Um, a lot of people making it a big deal. Of course, losing Williams is crazy. A lot of energy. That I hate it, but I do feel like I know what's coming behind that. You know what I'm saying? Warren Sapp not coming. AD wouldn't sign off. Losing Nick Williams is crazy. Yes, it's definitely crazy. It's definitely crazy. I mean, he provided so much energy. You know what I'm saying? He provided so much energy.
Good, side system. Get that right there. Good, side system. Good, now more. Put a foot in the ground. Good, out of boy. Good. Good, follow. Grab brains. Out of boy. Side system. Good, now more. Playing off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Good. Oh, I like it, JD. Side system. Good, I like it. Now more. Playing off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Playing off that. Good, follow. Grab brains. Good, good, Arden. More. Playing off that. Out of boy. Good, side system. Good. Follow. Kyrie said. Yeah, we getting it in. Get your swig. Get your swig.
What's going on, Jerome? Jermaine out with the old, in with the new. Mag Dog join me in. Yeah, I just put the link down for those that want to join the live. All this news is difficult. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on right now. You know, it's a lot going on, man. But we're gonna have to replace, all of these guys. It's gonna be hard to replace that energy from Coach Williams. I don't care if you go get Sapp. I don't care if you go get Terrell Owens. I don't care if you go get any of the Tom Brady. Don't matter. Coach Williams brought a certain type of energy that you need on a football team. Just like with Coach Brewer, I absolutely hate Coach Brewer is leaving as well to go on to Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Um, those type of vibes is what a football team needs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really big on names, but of course, someone like Warren Sapp will help upgrade the coaching position. But at the same time, losing Nick Williams is huge. T Goodwin, what's going on with you?
Man, how you doing, brother? How you doing, man?
All good, all good. How you doing?
Man, look, man, you all see the hat, man. Alpha Phi Alpha, man. Founders Day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We out here putting on for the HBCUs, but man, look, losing Nick Williams, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. What's your thoughts about a lot of the moves that's been made? Coach
Man,
Brewer, he stepped
so
down. Then you have Sean Lewis and now Nick Williams. Just is it any of those changes? It's eye catching for you.
Sean Lewis, bro. To be honest, Sean Lewis, I'm not surprised. I mean, I already seen it coming when they had Pat take over. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, Sean probably gonna go somewhere else. Which I like Sean though. I like the energy he brought. He was a good coach. You know what I'm saying? I liked his energy. But I knew, you know what I'm saying, he was going to end up being the head coach somewhere else because he likes being a head coach, you know what I'm saying? Brewster, I feel like that's all family. I think it's all family, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about that time you want to just, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These guys they're older, they're getting old, you know what I'm saying? People can't, I mean, everybody ain't Nick Saban. They ain't been trying to coach till they're 90, you know what I'm saying? So I get that. But Nick Williams, when I just seen you post that, I was like, nah, not Nick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I know it's another job, bro. It's another job.
yeah. I do feel like Warren Sapp will replace them. I do feel like that's the move, or that's the change. But it's Nick Williams is the type of coach you want to have that vibe in the locker room.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
energy he brings. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go and get a Warren Sapp, that energy is totally different from what Coach Williams
Yeah,
would
yeah,
give you.
because it's like once Sapp got that, Sapp got that, and you know what I'm saying. Sapp got his own type of energy. It's like that. It's that old school NFL, like you know what I'm saying. Like I ain't finna sugarcoat with y'all. Like I need to go out there and hit some people. You know what I'm saying. But Nick Williams, he got that same Sapp energy, but he can relate. He younger, so he relate to the younger players. You know what I'm saying. They can like, oh, you know what I'm saying. Like that's like big bro. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's positives and cons to both, but and like I said too, I said this on I think one of your last videos. Like every every NFL player ain't meant to be a coach, and every coach wasn't an NFL player. You know what I'm saying? So it's like NFL players, of course, they're gonna have more knowledge about the game than coaches who never played. But if you're a professional play caller, you know what I'm saying. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So there's pros and cons to everything. So I'm excited to see how Sapp is as a coach. But I know Sapp, he don't want to be in the whole, you know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, be there every day and stuff. He's still a family man himself, you know what I'm saying? He just want to be there to put in his little bits and pieces. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's gonna be changes made, you know what I'm saying? We got decommits, we got recommits, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's gonna be a lot going on, but hey, I'm excited, bro.
So, what's your thoughts as far as the college football playoffs? Have you been keeping up with the playoffs?
Yeah,
Your
man, I
top
watched all
fours
the
is who
games.
they
I
say the
watched
top
all
four is, or do you have a different opinion?
Man, I watched all the games last night, bro. I want to say I really wanted to see Washington versus UT as a championship, but they going at it. You know what I'm saying? First round of the playoffs. So I think that's gonna be a good game. Michigan, hey, don't come for me. You know what I'm saying, Michigan folks. But hey, bro, I mean the Big Ten, they really don't be playing nobody.
Yep, I agree with you on that. They
They
don't.
don't like Ohio State and Michigan really don't be playing nobody, and then when they play each other, it's like that's like the one game of they you know what I'm saying their whole entire season. So I don't know, but I would have liked to see Washington. I really like Washington this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Washington fan, but I like what they got going. Oregon, you know what I'm saying? Oregon was up there too, but I was still going for Washington. Like I like what they got going on. So,
Do you
but
do you agree with Florida State being left out, or do you feel like they should have opportunity going undefeated?
they're not gonna go undefeated, bro, because they QB out. And like last
Yeah,
night when I watched the game, I mean they still won, but when I watched the game last night, I was like, bro, this game ain't even entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I just cut it off and watch boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Like
I agree with you 100%. So, I mean, is there any final things you would like to say? We got others that want to join and everything like that, but I always appreciate you joining the live.
oh no,
Is there
always,
anything you
bro.
have to say as far as moving forward? Any moves? Any expectations
Man,
you want to see?
all I gotta say is on this good Sunday, man, is hey, we support Mag Dog and all the haters that are in the comments and everything. That's fine. Y'all still here watching. Y'all gonna be here next season and the season after. You know what I'm saying? So hey, stay tuned. We here. You feel me?
Exactly. Well, take care. Enjoy your day and the holidays that's coming up. I hope you have a very good, helpful. What I'm saying, holidays and you enjoy your family and stuff. But we'll do some more lives before they come anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. You have a blessed day too, bro.
All right, take care, bro.
All right.
Okay. Peter says Dion is done recruiting. Now, Dion is never done recruiting. You have to understand. Dion just was at the Dallas Cowboys game recruiting. Saying on national TV. So Dion is never done recruiting. He always recruiting. He always find ways of recruiting. When he's on vacation, he's still recruiting. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely not done. But Coach Williams, man, he provides a certain type of energy level. Um, I have some more clips that I think some of it is muted because of copyright reasons, but it just look at the vibes and what Coach Williams brings to a football team is huge.
Remember this, it's never about them, okay? It ain't about what they doing. It's always about us. Good damn group. Get off the block. I ain't mad at y'all, boy, but we gotta.
Who ready? I'm ready. Well, give me my darn theme music then, DJ.
Okay.
Wherever he goes, I feel like Coach Williams definitely going to do amazing. He's gonna do amazing. Shout out to Louis Bells. I appreciate that. She says, "Hey Mag, we love you here in Philly. Bird Gang. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Love you all as well. What I'm saying? Philly Gang. I'm a Philly fan as well. We have that game coming up at 3:30. So that's why I'm doing a live now so I can catch it. That's gonna be a very big game between Philly. We definitely gonna have to come with it. When he's on vacation, he's recruiting. Yeah, yeah. When he's on vacation, he's recruiting. He's always finding ways to get the attention of those guys that he want to bring in. You know, um, it's absolutely phenomenal with the way that Coach Prime is able to market. You know what I'm saying? There's no other that can compare with um with Coach Prime. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We actually who we play? The 49ers? Yeah, the 49ers is gonna be a very good game. I can't wait to see that game. Will you react to the game? Yeah, I may start doing some reactions and stuff like that to certain games and stuff. But not to the Philly and 49ers game. I don't have everything set up for it, but I need to start doing those though. The reactions. It's going to be definitely a fun game. We have more upcoming interviews on the way. Shout out to Carolina Boy 617. He was promoting his documentary, Nothing About Recruiting, also in Texas, trying to secure that NIL check from Jerry Jones. Now, I don't think that's what he's trying to do. They already have NIL deals. You know what I'm saying? He played for the Dallas Cowboys. So, I mean, it's not like he was just trying to do anything, in my personal opinion. You know, um, he just, again, the opportunities just already has been done for him. You know what I'm saying? When you have that gold jacket, and you've been someone as successful as Coach Prime is in football, and I'm talking about Dion Sanders prime time, that what created that opportunity for him and his family. You know what I'm saying? They can do those things, so that's one of the goals I always wanted, to be one of the greatest to ever play the game of football so I can, create that generational wealth and generational opportunities for upcoming family members. So this is what you get what you see from Coach Prime is what you get when you one of the best to ever do it on the NFL level. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. There's nothing he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? If anything, Jerry Jones is capitalizing off of what Deion Sanders is doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let me see. Shout out to Frank. He says, Malcolm, I'm just a few minutes late getting on here. Did you already react to the playoff team selected? Yeah, well, yeah. It's very, very difficult for me. In all honesty, you have. I mean, I agree with Washington being number one. I agree. Then you have. I wanted to kind of throw in Florida State, because they are undefeated, but they are without a quarterback, and the way they struggled against Louisville, I'm kind of like torn in different directions. Um, but if I was to choose my top four, I would be biased. I want to still see Bama in there. Alabama deserved it because they beat the number one team in the country that held that number one rank all year, and they was able to take those guys down. But I wanted to see Georgia in there. You know what I'm saying? There's no way anybody could say, besides Bama, any of those guys could beat Georgia. So, and I can't remember the other team, but um, this is who the top four from the committee thinks. Some people say, how is it fair? Because Florida State was undefeated, and you tell a team if you go undefeated, you have an opportunity to get into the playoffs. So the way I look at it, like with me supporting Colorado, if for let's say God forbid Shadur gets injured and we still go on and be undefeated, how I would feel some type of way. So I can understand how Florida State feel as far as that goes. So when I look at it from that perspective, I can understand it. But when I don't look at it from that perspective, then it's like, I mean, I want to see some good games. I don't want to see some games where, um, I don't know though, because Florida State defense played very well yesterday. So it's like, you know, what about you, Frank? How you feeling? Charles, what's going on? Big up to you, Magdal. Love your passion. Keep it up. I appreciate that. Amanda, what's going on? Dallas Cowboys girl. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? You know, I told you I'm very good with names. So um, shout out to you. His name was always Prime Time. Why did he become Prime? Because Amazon Prime, everything is for sale with Dion. More coaches finna drop. I'm out of Natchez. Shout out to you, Natchez, Mississippi. I love Natchez. Absolutely love Natchez. I always stop by when I head up to Alcorn. Committee got it right. Florida State isn't a top four without Travis. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Sapp finna come. Hello, everybody. It's a good day here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Bama fans. Drop the teams you guys are rolling with for the top four. I mean, which one of those teams do you guys feel will win a championship? You know, I'm saying Bama. I'm going Bama as well as far as the selection of the. You know, I just feel like the Washington, they don't have any defense. You know what I'm saying? And a team like Alabama is going to show people why the SEC is still king in my opinion. I hate it for Florida State, 13-0. Hey, Mag Dog, do we know why Williams is leaving and where he is going? If you guys know, and drop it in the comments and let me know. But I don't know either. I just know that his energy will be missed when we talk about what he brought to this football team. One of the things that I used to say was a downfall of this football team is the energy. As far as the players, we didn't have vocal leaders. We didn't have guys that really show. Somebody like Williams is who we needed in the locker room. You know, um, this is the one time where I would say if it was a selection as far as votes, if we had an opportunity to vote Nick Williams or Warren Sapp, if it was an option, if this is what it's about, and I had a chance to choose, as my personal opinion, I know all the accomplishments and everything that was done from Warren Sapp. I know that. But I'm going with Coach Williams just because he shows the passion. He gives these players the attitude that they need to be successful. He's great at what he's doing as a coach. This not about well this guy played or this guy did anything because coaching and playing is different in my personal opinion. Just having this energy in the locker room was huge in my personal opinion.
Good, sausage. Right there. Good, sausage. Good, now more. Put a foot in the ground. Good, out of boy. Good. Good, follow, scrub grass. Out of boy. Sausage. Good, now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Good. Oh, I like it, JB. Sausage. Good, I like it. Now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Plant off that. Good, follow, grab grass. Good, good, Arden. More, plant off that. Out of boy. Good, sausage. Good. Kyrie said, yeah, we getting it in. Get your swig. Get your swig.
So he's probably one of the coaches that's actually get the most sweat in when he's coaching. That's huge in my opinion. He gives it 100% as if he actually is the player out there, man. So you know you need that as a football team. I personally don't like the change, or I don't like that he stepped down. I think that the two best teams was playing last night in the SEC championship. I agree with you 100%. I think that was the best. That was the best two teams and the best two games we probably would get all year, in my personal opinion. I hate to say this. I'm a Notre Dame fan, but I think Michigan will win. They my most hated team, but they look good all year long. Yeah, they have. And then they was able to win without Harbaugh, you know, because he had got suspended. And you know, they were still able to withstand that adversity. So they're a dangerous team and they're playing with anger. You might be right, Tom. Syracuse, Williams going to Syracuse. Oh, okay. Okay, he's going to Syracuse, man. I hate it, but I'm happy for him. But as someone that covers Colorado, man, I absolutely hate it. Okay, so he's the DC of Syracuse. That's awesome. Bama, Georgia, Michigan, and Texas. Them your top four, and that's yeah. I like that list right there. I absolutely like it. If I was to choose that list, I would be biased, um, because it's like, you know, how do you not have Washington in the top four? You know what I'm saying? The way that they've been playing ball. But I think this top four is more of a The best four, their best four. It's not the deserve or the team, the top four that deserve it. Out of the four teams, Roll Tide. Yeah, I know you've been rocking and rolling with the Roll Tide all year, Frank. Michigan won't beat Bama. I'm with you. I really feel like Bama's going to run the table. I really do because they play defense. They play the game, the way that it's supposed to be played on the offensive side and the defensive side. And I think that people going to see that. They're going to see. But we'll see. Georgia full of talent at every position. Yes, full of talent. National championship, Bama over Texas in the rematch. That would be nice. That would be a nice rematch, and that could definitely be the top two teams, depending on what the bracket. Michigan is supposed to break Georgia record for most draft picks this year. They are loaded. Plus, they got Chip. Yeah, Alabama could beat Michigan, but Michigan probably has most talent this season. Sapp is unproven as a coach on that level. Yeah, Warren Sapp, he gotta show me that he really is going to be able to coach these guys and play at a high level. Um, I just love me some Williams, man. I love me some Williams. Um, he is every bit of how I would be if I was coaching. A lot of you all was always asking me with the passion that I give in the videos if I ever started to coach or why I don't coach or whatever the case is. But if I was the coach, Coach Williams is how I would be. Someone you can tell he loves the game. You can tell he missed the game. You can tell he has that relationship with the game that is priceless. And so when you remove that from a football team, that's a big hit. That's a very big hit. And I'm not the type to kind of like say, oh, we should be worried or we should be concerned. But right now, if we would have, prepared for a game tomorrow with Warren Sapp added, I'm just not feeling it because who want to give us that energy like Coach Brewer was doing it, and Coach Williams, like who was that, of course Coach Prime, but I'm just saying who else? Maybe Coach Kelly, but it's just something about Coach Williams, man, that I absolutely love. He say he's going to Syracuse. Sapp is a horrible hire. Wouldn't say horrible because he played the game at a high level. So he knows, he should know, how to coach him. But we will see if that's what I'm thinking is going to be the replacement. Because when they were saying Warren Sapp was coming, I was wondering what they was going to do with Coach Williams. And when I heard about the information, I was like, because I was already worried I should have made a video before all of this so you guys could know. I was one of the ones that was already saw it coming. I saw it coming and I was worried anyway. Nick had me motivated at home, but I do think he's wrong for leaving now. I don't know. I mean, I absolutely hate the fact that he's stepping down, but from his point of view, if he's actually defensive coordinator at Syracuse, he's actually elevated as a coach. He's going from a positional coach to an actual defensive coordinator, probably with the hopes of being a head coach one day. So for him, it's a great move, man. I mean, as bad as I hate it, I can't say he's wrong for leaving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because this makes two high energy coaches to leave. Yes, two of the most highest volume that we need in the locker room is out. You know what I'm saying? And so that's huge. That's very huge. Syracuse is a high probable landing location for Nick. Georgia ties with Fran. Oh, well, he was already going to leave. His friend got hired as a head coach. But at the end of the day, he still came to coach with Coach Prime. So, I mean, I'm definitely not going to be one of the ones that's going to wean this conversation to hate towards him. I don't feel any type of negative thoughts when we talk about Coach Williams. That's true. SEC championship was the first round of the playoff. Yeah, Washington, not the most talented team, but they got the best quarterback out of the Final Four. I'm gonna miss Coach Williams, but word was said that he was given an opportunity to be a DC. Absolutely. So if you give him an opportunity to be, if your dreams is to be a head coach one day, and a team offer you the DC, someone especially like of Syracuse, you have to take it. You know what I'm saying? As much as regardless of how much you love Coach Prime, how much you love the players, you have to elevate and continually to do what you want to do. You know, if I had an opportunity to be an analyst for an NFL team, and I leave you guys, what I'm saying, would you guys feel some type of way, or would you guys be like, well, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? You always want to elevate in life, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to continually elevate. You care more about his generational wealth than recruiting. What are you saying? Have you watched the Ford commercial with Kamani and Travis? Nope, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it. Coach Prime's perspective has always been to get his coaches big, yes, and people fail to realize that. That's his whole reason for bringing those guys to Colorado so they can have opportunities to coach at the next level. Um, he spoke about that before he took the job at Colorado. You know what I'm saying? He wanted those guys to, forego their careers. You know, a P5 school goes undefeated and not eligible to win it all goes to show the decision makers were on the chain game and not on the field. Disagree because I watched that game yesterday, and Florida State absolutely struggled. I if it depends on how they was going to go about this top four. Is you going by the top four that deserve it or the best four? And in this case, this is who they think the best four is. But I think Georgia is the best four. Is with the top four for sure. I won't on Sapp because you are right. He's unproven, but I always love Sapp, so I hope he work out for Prime. Yeah, me too. Coaches move constantly. That's where the term coaching comes from. Carousel. These guys have to jump at good opportunities. They can increase their salaries by 200%. Yeah, it simply means that Coach Warren Sapp is on his way. Yep, I agree. That's all that move means. Will be okay. Prime would bring in elite staff. Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. 100%. He's definitely gonna bring in elite staff, but even though those staffs is potentially to be elite, it still takes away of the energy, and that's huge for a football team. When you're in a locker room, you want to be motivated before the game with someone like Coach Williams, somebody that's that you've been grinding with in the spring, in the summer, in the fall camp. That's in blood, sweat, and tears with you, like Coach Williams was. And then before a football game, screaming and yelling in your face, telling you to go 100%. That's the type of coach you want. You don't want just the elite, casual, professional coaches just telling you, "Hey, go hard," when they probably never played football in their life or don't know how to coach me to be great. So Coach Prime has a very big plate on his hands when we talk about rebuilding the staff, rebuilding the locker room. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say it's gonna be easy. He has to really bring in that type of energy. He got to replace that energy, and that's gonna be hard. But we'll see what he does. Colorado needs some Hawaiians. Oh yes, 100% O line and D line. Them Samoans. He needs those guys for sure. Destiny says, "Have you seen Coach Sapp coach? He has energy too." I haven't seen it. But I hope you're right. I can't wait to see what kind of energy he has. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Most hits the portal this offseason. I hope not. I'm sure Prime blessed this. I say onward and upward. Coach Williams is former Coach Williams. No loyalty in this game, it seems. Warren Sapp has done a ton of coaching. He has one of the most prominent camps in the nation. Why would parents pay all that money to send their kids there if it's worthless? We don't even know who are getting coach wise, who we are getting. Prime putting people in position to win. He should be proud, but he can't be replaced 100%. They could come with high energy. I hope so. I absolutely hope so. Because as a player, you need that energy. You need that energy. He's heading to Syracuse. Sapp is heading. Yeah, that's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking. The same thing. I'm seeing the same thing you're seeing.
A long way, man.
I'm sending this to you too.
This came a long way from South Georgia, man, with the goats, for real.
You know, for real. It's a beautiful thing.
They win them first. They gonna make it white, and they gonna do the black one.
153 people in the room, man. All I ask for you guys to do is hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? It costs y'all nothing to hit the like button. You know, right now we're talking about Coach Williams. Who? How can we replace Coach Williams? You know, if we're gonna go Warren Sapp, that's cool, but he better have the same energy as Coach Williams. You know, Coach Williams was dripping, sweating when he was coaching his football team. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't one of the ones that's being cool. He wasn't really caring about attention, all that. And I ain't knocking anybody that does it, but I'm just saying Coach Williams wasn't about that. He was about what was done on the football field. You know, he didn't care about looking cool or care about the jury. And he was one of the ones that wanted to win. Dripping sweat in these practices.
Good, sausage. Right there. Good, sausage. Good, now more. Put a foot in the ground. Good, out of boy. Good. Good, follow, scrub grass. Out of boy. Sausage. Good, now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Good. Oh, I like it, JD. Sausage. Good, I like it. Now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Plant off that. Good, follow it. Grab fast. Good, good, Arden. Boy, plant off that. Out of boy. Good, sausage. Good. Kyrie said, yeah, we getting it in. Get your swig. Get your swig.
Y'all hear that, right? So you say Warren Sapp would make you want to run through a brick wall, way more motivated than Nick. Yeah. And I know a lot of you all, a lot of you all are more on the mature side, so you guys would know more when we talk about Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp has super, super, super energy. I've seen him coach. Latrell Scott is a good fit and replacement right now. He's at Maryland. Check him out. Y'all, please smash that like button, please. Appreciate you, Shiny King. Always showing love out of the NO. Appreciate you. Florida State problem is they were last team to play. They knew they needed style points. They looked terrible on offense. Yeah. Me and my little brother, we watched that whole entire game last night. They struggled against Louisville. They didn't make any kind of statement of why they deserve to be top four. They had an opportunity. Unfortunately, they had to do it with a third string quarterback that wasn't as good as the rest. Of if they had Travis, we wouldn't have this conversation. It's unfortunate, in their case, it's like, but we was able to still win. We were still able to withstand adversity. Why shouldn't we be top four? But it's all about what we want to see as fans. Who really want to see a Florida State go up against a Alabama right now? Who want to see that game? Because that wouldn't be a close game. Coach Prime is still building and getting more key players at important positions for next season. I'm pumped up for the offseason in Colorado, 100%. And the more Coach Prime recruits certain guys, I want you guys to let me know in the comments or send me some messages. That way we can interview some of those guys. Big facts. You cannot replace Coach Williams as far as a recruiter. Warren Sapp got super energy. I seen him coach. Like I brought up earlier, Ohio State was in the same position in the first year of playoffs. Granted, they were 11-1 and not undefeated, but they were on third string quarterback. Yeah, that is true. That is true right there, Tom. You are absolutely right. Ohio State won 55-0. Compare that to Florida State. Smack that like button. Appreciate it, Frank. Florida State struggled to get 100 yards offensively, and only TD was on Wildcat formation. Whole drive the deep. Yeah, Coach Williams, one of them warns. I definitely wish him all the best. I agree with you 100%, Shiny King. 100%. I wish him all the best, man. I'm very happy he was able to elevate. Warren Sapp step going. Warren Sapp going to show them in the fourth step move. Yeah, a lot of the technique and a lot of things that he was able to have, a lot of the moves that of success he was able to have on the D line will help those players for sure if he able to coach it though. If he can't coach it, he's gonna have to be out there showing them drip, sweat, and tears of how to do it. It's either one way, it is one or two things. Either you're gonna tell us or you're gonna have to get out here, put some cleats on, and show us. Same thing Coach Williams did. Coach Williams was more of a show me type of coach. I can't explain it to you, but I can show you. That's why he was actually dripping sweat. As it looked like he was actually working out. That's because he was more of a I can show you type of guy. Same thing with Terrell Owens. That's why he don't want to coach. Coach Terrell Owens would be an amazing fit for the wide receivers. But if he was to do that, he would actually have to run routes, because he's one of the ones that I have to show you better than tell you. And it's the same with me. If I was to give my tips as far as how to run a fast 40, I would have to put some cleats on and show you rather than just tell you what you need to do, how you need to stand, all of those things. So we're gonna see what kind of energy Coach Warren Sapp gives in these workouts. I'm gonna be paying attention to it. Is he gonna be sweating or is he gonna be sitting back looking cool? We'll see. I was fortunate to get a front row seat for Warren Sapp's entire career. He would be a good one. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. Most of you either watch watch Warren Sapp, or some of y'all even seen him coach. I'm a youngin when we talk about Warren Sapp. Only thing I can remember about Warren Sapp is playing him on a video game. On Madden. That's the only thing I know about him. But we will see. I know a lot of y'all can't tell y'all much about Coach Sapp than you guys. You guys educating me. I'm not one of the ones that think I know everything. Y'all telling me about Warren Sapp. They robbed Florida State. Love to see Warren Sapp coming, but Coach Nick will be missed, especially as far as the recruiting aspect. Good luck to you, brother, on your journey. Yes, 100%, 100%, Jason. Absolutely agree with you. I just feel like I'm just favoring Coach Nick. That's just my personal opinion. But again, I hope you guys are right for sure. Yep, if Jordan Travis was healthy, they definitely be top 4. Oh yeah. Watch Florida State get beat by 20 points to Michigan. Florida State playing with their third or fourth screen and still winning. Great point. The defense definitely held up. In that football game. The problem is people expected a season with no losses. It just wasn't logical, but Prime did a hell of a job turning around that failure. Yes, he did. Yep. And your name Dion as well. That's but yeah, I mean that's 100%, man. Coach Prime, the message was win now. So I can't really say the expectations from the fans was a problem for expecting to win, because that's the message Coach Prime wanted us to have. You know what I'm saying? He wanted us to believe. That's why he kept hashtagging I believe. That's why after the first few games, Coach Prime was saying, do you believe now? To some of the reporters. So he had us all sold on winning now. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say the people, what you say, the problem is people expected a season with no losses. I mean, they have a right to feel that way because that's what Coach Prime sold to us. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be 100 with y'all, man. I'm going to be 100, you know. I ain't gonna sit here and be a systematic YouTuber or a journalist. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly the facts. The goal was to win now. That was the message, to win now, and that's what Coach Prime wanted us to believe. We didn't win now. Why? It was because the O line was horrible. A lot of the players didn't buy in immediately. We had a number one recruit, Kamani McLean, not showing up to meetings on time during the beginning of the year. We had a lot of guys that just didn't buy in early. But you know they matured on towards the end of the season, and then we started getting some type of momentum. But we still struggled in certain areas. We couldn't make adjustments. Same thing every single day, every single night. We couldn't make adjustments. Stop the slant route. We went 5, 6 games not being able to stop the slant route. That's how horrible we were. The crossing routes kept killing us. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't stop the crossing routes. So, and that was on coaching. You know what I'm saying? But all of us expected to win this year. That's what Coach Prime wanted us to believe. That's what we believed. And unfortunately, our expectations didn't come to a reality. Now Coach Prime have to really, really come with it this upcoming year. He got to really come with it. You can definitely replace Nick. Sapp has like 3 big camps. I remember watching Sapp play in college. Go watch his old highlights. Love Coach Nick. Sorry to see Nick. Yes, me too. Very, very, very sorry to see Coach Nick go. But I mean, I definitely see what y'all saying. I understand he was a great football player, but I just want him to be a great coach. Florida State is an undefeated Power 5 conference champion. Yeah. Will Smith to hell with the bus. We just here for Goat Prime. Coach Nick won't be missed. He heading to Syracuse. Yes, he's different defensive coordinator at Syracuse. Appreciate that, Tom. I'm a Dion fan and Mad Dog fan. Shout out to Tina Barnes, man. Tina Barnes, she stuck it out with us all year. And she says, I love Coach Nick. I love his passion. And you could tell the players loved him. I truly wish him the best 100%. Coach Williams, with the younger side, coach or whatever the case is, he can relate to the players a lot better because he's still young and, he's a player's coach, so it's hard to replace a player's coach. A player's coach is a coach where you can probably pick out that if they had an opportunity to play right now, would go and play. Coach Williams would be one of the ones. Pete Carroll would be one of the ones. You guys, the head coach in Seattle. I wish I had the video, but he sometimes in camp throwing the football. That's a player's coach. Coach Prime would be a player's coach. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to replace player coaches. The recruits gonna love Warren Sapp. He's gonna be great for the recruits. But Coach Williams did great as well, But yeah, that name going to sell. The name definitely going to sell for sure. Sapp is going to be the trouble. Sapp is going to be the trouble off the field and on the field. When you see anyone begging for a job, they are not going to work out. I hear all these excuses. I still believe, hey, everybody, what's going on, old school? I believe as well. Just lost the best recruiter, 100%. We have to, at the end of the day, that's factual. We lost the best recruiter. Warren Sapp isn't officially on the staff yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a huge loss, and we have to replace it. He said we was going to win now, and he won first 3 games. That's winning now. That's true. You're definitely hating. Congratulations to the coach. He's going to another college-known team. Yes, and he's going in a higher position. Instead of being a player's coach, he's going off to be a defensive coordinator. He didn't say win it all. Great point. Great point. You're right. We need to develop the trenches. We have skilled players. Yes, we definitely need to beef up the offensive line and defensive line. He didn't really sell. He's supposed to speak it to existence. I agree. You're right. When you guys are right, I admit it. Will Smith, me and about 9 million other people are just here for Prime. You are correct. Otherwise, no one gave it. Yeah. It's unfortunate. That's the reality of it. I mean, I'm not going to say nobody because, you still have those that really diehard Colorado Buffs fans that really do believe in this team or believed in this team. But at the end of the day, majority of us are here because of Prime, the Prime effect. Let's just be honest, you know. And if you are a Buffs diehard fan, you should still be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you get more wins, you get more attention. Your merch is booming. Your clothes. I mean, people are recognizing what you're wearing now. So I mean, at the end of the day, you still should be okay with it. Exactly. And if I say I'm gonna win now, I'm gonna win now, lose later. What did I do? And that was the DB's Nick Williams. Sapp is definitely an upgrade from Nick. He would definitely get into the living rooms. Love your humility, Magda. I appreciate that, Mr. Success. Can't replace recruiting. Okay, later. This is not a Bucks channel, but a Dion's channel. I'm sure CU is happy for watching, even if Will isn't. I know, right? Real Colorado Bucks fans shouldn't have a problem with anybody feeling the way that they feel as far as whether they support Dion, Colorado. At the end of the day, you should still be okay with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. It's just like me being I'm an Eagles fan. Unfortunately, we are having more success than Colorado is because we're getting to the Super Bowl, we're winning. But if Coach Prime happens to come and all of the Prime people come, I'm not gonna feel some type of way. I'm even more excited because it's you. My team is getting more attention. I believe the best teams in college are Georgia, Bama, Michigan, and Washington. Great, that's a great four right there. And I agree with you. I really do agree with you. Go watch his coaching videos. I felt sorry for them kids. The man brought wins to a CU program. Them at couldn't buy one. Me too. So Colorado loves to trash their players and coaches when they leave, but speak highly when they're on the team. Appreciate that TMFB. The man brought Winston a winless program. Shout out to Mama Tia, man. Shout out to Mama Tia. She says, hello, family. Mama T waving. Let's have a conversation. What am I missing here? I saw the news of Coach Williams yesterday. Williams is 33. He thanked Coach God has elevated him. That was the plan. So yeah, let me reiterate the conversation. So obviously everybody know I'm late to the party, but Coach Williams stepped down and he's heading to Syracuse defensive coordinator position, and he's elevated from the positional coach to a defensive coordinator with the hopes and dreams of being a head coach one day. He did the best for him. I absolutely love it, and I feel like the energy will be missed because of what he was able to provide as far as the energy go. Um, Shout out to Mama T on a super chat. She says, "Hello, family. This isn't about Sapp. Williams elitely, um, elitely thank Coach Prime. This was in the plan stated 11 months ago. Most of the coaches will elevate just as players. I'm a cheerleader, Sco Nick, family decision, and God has elevated 100%. Mama Tia, definitely appreciate you once again on the super chat. At the end of the day, Coach Williams will be missed inside of this locker room. I can tell you guys firsthand, As a former player, I grasp to more of that energy style of what Coach Williams brought or brings to a football team. That energy. Um, I gravitated more to those type of coaches than the actual big time coaches, if that makes sense. It's very hard to explain, but Mama Tia explained it to you guys the best way that I can. I'm not saying Warren Sapp wouldn't be a great coach. I'm not saying any of those things. I'm just telling you that some players gravitate to coaches like Coach Williams. You know what I'm saying? Because they are out there, blood, sweat, and tears grinding with me. When I have to run 100s, if Nick Williams, Coach Williams, is out there damn near running half of those with me to keep me going 100%, I'm going to gravitate to him more than the coach that's going to tell me how to run this slant route or how to run this dig route. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to gravitate to him more. You know what I'm saying? For an example, if Coach Terrell Owens was coaching me to be a great wide receiver, but he's watching me run these hundreds, blood, sweat, and tears, at the end of the day, I'm not. It's just different. Coach Williams kind of he gained respect from players because he's out there getting it in with them. You know what I'm saying? And as I said before, it's just hard to explain to some of them what I'm trying to say. And and I understand that a lot of them really don't understand. This is important right here.
Good, sausage. Right there. Good, sausage. Good, now more. Put a foot in the ground. Good, out of boy. Good. Good, follow, grab grass, out of boy. Sausage. Good, now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Good. Oh, I like it, JD. Sausage. Good, I like it. Now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Plant off it. Good, follow, grab grass. Good, good, Arden. More, plant off that. Out of boy. Good, sausage. Kyrie said, yeah, we getting it in. Get your swig. Get your swig.
That's important to me to see my coach blood, sweat, and tears out there on the field while I'm tired, while I'm gasping, and seeing him out there, not just one of the ones with a notepad in his hands telling me to do something. I gravitate to guys like that more. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I know a lot of y'all just, may not understand what I'm saying. Shout out to Church Glasses. Church Glasses says, Mag Dog, I was unsubscribed again. With utmost doing so, please ask your subscribers to double check their status. Thanks, love. Appreciate you please appreciate you on the super chat, Church Glasses. I did speak with YouTube. They did say sometimes you guys have to subscribe, then unsubscribe. Then you also may have to make sure nobody that's in your house unsubscribing. Make sure that as well. Sometimes it shows up unsubscribed, but you still subscribe, if that makes sense. So, but I definitely appreciate you for subscribing again. But I did check with the technical team to see, how we can fix this issue, because someone else told me about this as well. Let's see. The Manny Hill show. Winston come to them soon as Coach Prime got hired. They didn't look for him. He came to them. William was grad student recruiter, great recruiter at Texas A&M. Yeah, but we're talking about, I agree with y'all. From a recruiting standpoint, that's a loss. And from a coaching standpoint, it's a loss as well. Because as I said before, he was out there getting it in, blood, sweat, and tears. And as a player, that's what you want. You want a coach that's out there with you, what I'm saying, grinding. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. That's what I always wanted when I was playing. Coaches, like my high school coaches that was out there actually getting it in. I believe he's going to Syracuse, defensive coordinator. Coach Williams is fire. Frank says Coach Prime is okay with his assistants moving on to better themselves and their family situation. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because if you guys don't understand, a lot of those coaches that's on the staff with Colorado was head coaches. So a lot of them will eventually elevate anyway. You know, Dion is going to have to get off his butt and go recruit instead of relying on the portal. Mm, I, I respectfully disagree because I feel like the portal is more important than the guys that's coming in from high school, because those guys had a college experience. And, I just feel like that they are already ready. For an example, you got Kamani McLean had just came out of high school, but he still had to mature in certain areas because playing in high school to college is totally different level. When you got a guy that's transferring, it's totally different because he already know what to expect as far as the routine, being away from home. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different when you're getting a guy from the portal versus a recruit. And I mean, and to say Coach Prime needs to get off his butt, I mean that's a little bit of too under low to me because if we want to remember who was the king of the portal last season, who had the most players from the portal. Um, Last time I checked, man, it was Coach Prime. I'm not gonna call him Dion because it's Coach Prime. You know, this is like when Prime left JSU, except worse. No championships after one season. Frank, your comments are spot on. You really can't say that it's Georgia coach DB doing that and they still winning. He developed his players. Yeah, he 100%. They are leaving for better opportunities. Haters can't be this dense, but okay, grown man making better moves. All things. Oh yeah, 100%. You know what I'm saying? If you're going from a position of coach to a defensive coordinator position, you already elevated. You know what I'm saying? You elevated. Like who, as a person, feels some type of way about somebody elevating in life? You know what I'm saying? You are. I don't even like to use the word hate because I feel like it is used very loosely, but that is hate. You know what I'm saying? If you knocking a man for elevating in life, as bad as I hate it, I'm still happy for him. While Nick absorbing all that momentum, he's sweating with them. Absolutely, 100%. I know for sure Sapp will be great when it comes to one-on-one training with players. We will miss Coach Williams. Oh yeah, Mama Tia always dropping gems. Always. Sapp is hands on. Yeah, we gonna definitely see. You know what I'm saying, when it's official. Not to diss Sal or Kelly. Oh yeah, Coach Sal and Coach Kelly is great coaches as well. Hey Mag Dog, I'm coming to you from Georgia today. I'm visiting my son and his family. Hello to the chat. Shout out to Sunflower Brown, man. She always showed love from the beginning. When I had a very few subscribers, very few views, you know what I'm saying? I remember names. I always remember those that was with me all the way from the beginning. And that's one of the things I can say, man. I thank God to have a mind and a brain to remember. You know what I'm saying? I remember you guys, man. I thank you guys 100%. That's why I give y'all 100% every video I make, because I understand, unfortunately, life is short, man. And that's why I try to give every single thing that I have. And I love this game. You know what I'm saying? This is the game where I absolutely love. God blessed me with this opportunity to be in front of the camera and still be around the game that I love, man. My first love, you know. And so I can't BS these videos because I still, love the game. And I would of course rather be out there playing, but at the end of the day, this is what I have, and I'm gonna give it 100%, man. But shout out to Sunfire Brown. Amanda says when JSU expressed their feelings about Dion leaving, y'all called them bitter and told them move on. Now look, man, absolutely, very, very hypocritical. Shout out to Amanda. You took the words out of my mouth. This is exactly what happened with Coach Prime. You know, when he came to JSU, people was happy and you know, uh, they was cheering him. You know what I'm saying? Very first big celebrity to ever come to Jackson, Mississippi. For one, it was great for him to even consider going to Jackson, Mississippi, let alone him actually coaching there. and then bringing championships. Then when he decides to elevate in life, they want to start. It's crazy. But Amanda, you took the words out of my mouth. You helping me become a better analyst. I'm not getting any notifications. Yeah, so all the thing I would say is subscribe, unsubscribe, and then subscribe again and hit the notification bell. If it continually happens, I would definitely run it by the support team again, because you ain't the only one. There's others that's been saying this, so I have to figure it out. It's sad that I have to figure it out. This is their platform, but we'll figure it out. Will another HBCU buddy dancer replace number one recruiter? I hope so, man. I hope we don't continually lose, our coaches. But um, believe me, Coach Prime, he's gonna take good care of this situation. You know, they will get a chance to do that with their gold jacket. Sunfire, yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, over 153 people in the room, man. Hit the like button. That's all I ask. Even for some of y'all that don't hit the like button, man, and you watching, I definitely appreciate you as well. You know, I understand that some of y'all ain't gonna hit the like button, but you still watching, and I appreciate it. You're right, but Prime brought JSU championships, gave his own money, and stayed 3 years. 100%. Coach blessing families out here, for real, for real. I'm all here for it. Coach Williams not somewhere crying about it. 100%. They knocked Coach Prime for elevating as well, but Coach Prime needed to announce his staff soon, don't you think? 100%. Not only that, but you have recruits that need to know who on staff. They need to know who my positional coach is. You know what I'm saying? Before I come to your school, is Coach Nick gonna be there? Before I come to your school, is Coach Kelly gonna be the defensive assistant? I need to know that. So he had to make that move. Only sports fans think a man should not take a high-paying job. In no other industry would that ever be said. Promotions are to be celebrated. Absolutely. That's the best way to put it right there. You know what I'm saying? Only in the sports world where people feel like you have to say no about elevating. Only in the sports world. He never gave one dime of his money. You all need to do research and not run with everything he says. $100%. I want Prime to succeed, but he has the prime. He could win. Big Two. He needs to get that monkey off his back. Yeah, he will. He will. Happy 30th birthday to Saucy D, Dion Sanders Jr. Oh yeah, shout out to Well Off Media, man. Happy birthday to him. As I said before, man, Well Off Media is as 100 as it can get. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to make these videos. Because he could copyright these videos every single time that I made them. All year, and not one time did he do so. And he's the best in the game. We get hard knocks every single day from him, as far as college ball go, man. So shout out to Dion Sanders Jr., man. He has more people that love him than him, though. Trust me, the hate just pops out because that's what people gravitate to. Oh, 100%. You know what I'm saying? You just got haters in life, man, at the end of the day, but I'm happy for him. I'm happy he elevated. You know what I'm saying? And I love the energy he provided in those practices. I'm going to let you guys see what I'm saying.
Good, sauces. Right there. Good, sauces. Good, now more. Put a foot in the ground. Good, out of boy. Good. Good, follow, scrub grass. Out of boy. Sauces. Good, now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Good. Oh, I like it, JD. Sauces. Good, I like it. Now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Plant off that. Good, follow, grab grass. Good, good, Arden. More, plant off that. Out of boy. Good, sauces. Good. Kyrie said, yeah, we getting it in. Get your swig. Get your swig.
Actually, in corporate America, you can ruin your career by staying in a job for only 1 year. It's not just football. Yeah, well, I agree with you. Shout out to Carlene Tucker. Appreciate you on the first member, very first member, man, of the Mag Dog TV team. You know what I'm saying? Carlene Tucker, man. I absolutely appreciate that. Very first member, man, for Mag Dog TV is very much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? That means everything to me 100%. Shout out to Carlene, man. She's the first member of Mag Dog TV. I absolutely love that badge. I love that badge right there. It looks amazing. Good. Shout out to Carlene. Coach Prime need the USOs in the trenches. Oh yeah, we need nothing but Samoans in the trenches. You know, if I'm Coach Prime, I want all the Samoans, every single one of them, and let them just compete. Bucky broke the mold on sports coverage for the better and let everybody eat with his videos. Shout out to Bucky. He's a great guy. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And the crazy part is people always got negative things to say about him, but the man definitely do what you just said. You know, he broke the media coverage and allowed others, saying to definitely eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people come for Bucky Top and he I know, right? But they used to it. You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta understand they used to that. You know, they was born into it. You know what I'm saying? They was born into a father, primetime Dion Sanders, gold jacket. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they was born with it. This channel has helped us believe. Oh yeah, definitely. And as I said before, man, I gotta give a shout out to Well Off Media because if it wasn't for him, this channel wouldn't exist. I'm just being honest. He got a D tackle from Yale. What's the name? Send me the name so I can interview him. Send me the D tackle. What about Sean Lewis calling Coach Prime a storyteller? You know, in the black community, that means a liar. I didn't like it 100%. I actually made a video about it of when they were saying that Coach Prime was a storyteller of all the things he's learned. I absolutely hated it. I didn't like it. I felt like it was sarcastic, and nope, I didn't like it. Prime gave Nick the opportunity that Dan Land thought he didn't deserve. He earned that opportunity, but you got to take it regardless, 100%. Bucky is my sports. Yeah, yeah, 100%. He deserved to be in there as well. I know they gave it to Coach Prime, but you got to give a little bit of that to Bucky. You know, from what he was able to do all year, and provide that coverage of this team. Y'all need to tag Coach Prime and tell him that. I'm sure he know. They from Texas. We need the OC from UNLV because he looks innovative and hungry. He reminds me of Nick Williams. They won't keep talking bad on the team with a few players from Yale. Yeah, whatever players that whatever names they sign, just let me know and I interview them. Did you see Oregon recruit 6'8", 380? Oh wow, 6'8". So we definitely need him. Bucky has fed millions at no charge, the most entertaining year ever. 100%. He's the MVP. Bucky is the MVP. And I actually tried to interview Bucky, man, but he's always busy. But I'm gonna continue to try to interview him. You know, it would be amazing to sit him down and interview him from the time that he was at playing for Hal Mummy. You know, he played special teams and grew up into the media. So I think it would be cool to sit down and interview him. So I'm still trying. I've been trying ever since the beginning of the year to now. And I'm gonna keep trying to interview him, man. It's an amazing story. And if that means to go out there, it's amazing. It's amazing what he been able to do and the type of person he is. Shout out to is it Shalomi? I think she got in the game, had her first 3 points. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't get a chance to watch much of the game, but I think she had a big performance. You know what I'm saying? Being able to play. So um, yep, shout out to her. Is it validated that he's going to Syracuse? Yep. No, he went to Illinois. He just committed to D line. Oh, y'all talking about the 6'8" recruit? We talk. I think that's what y'all talking about, the 6'8" recruit. But as far as Syracuse, Coach Williams is going to Syracuse. You remind me so much of Davius Richard, NCCU quarterback, cool, happy, laid back. Yeah, 100%. Marcus Davison Lewis will say more when the dust settles. More is coming. It don't matter at the end of the day. Whatever you got to say, he's part of uh, whatever team that was. I already forgot. You hit that like button. Do you think we might be able to get some interviews with the seniors that are leaving? I would like to keep. Yeah, I'm trying to get Xavier Weaver next. I'll see if I can get Jordan Dominic, but I'm trying to get Xavier Weaver. I think it'll be great um, as he get ready for the NFL draft. Caleb Mathis, I'm gonna see if he can help me get Xavier Weaver whenever he gets settled. Colorado should not be worried about Nick Energy recruiting as his specialty. I mean, it's both. It's absolutely both. It ain't just one or the other. It's both. That energy is priceless. Looking forward to coverage of every new year, new player. We watch you from December to November. Yeah, appreciate that. 100%. You will have your chance to interview all blessings delayed or denied. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I've been saying the name wrong. Love moves. And I'm not even finna try it again. I've been wrong. But shout out to her for real. Getting in the first, finally getting in. Yep, I'm not even finna try it no more, man. I've been wrong all year. Just like with Smoke. I ain't even finna try to say his name no more. I've been wrong. King had Syracuse in his top three. He was recruited by Nick. That last interview he had was trash. Buddy hitting air horns instead of asking questions. Dude, a whole goofy. Bucky seems like a good dude. Yeah, Bucky need to join my channel, man. He need to let me interview him. If I interview Well Off Media, it's gonna be top notch, hands down. The guy, I know who you're talking about that interviewed him. It wasn't how I was gonna do it. You know, um, I'm not gonna say if when I interview Bucky, it's gonna be way better than that. And I'm not throwing no dirt on his name. At the end of the day, he still was able to interview him, but my question is gonna be um, way more better. Carlene says, I've been watching this channel since early 2023. Been watching Well Off Media since Jackson State. I know that 2024 will be a huge improvement for Colorado. Excited for the process. 100%. 100%. I appreciate you for chiming in to the channel. Tony T, what's going on? I will give you one name, but gotta let them break it. D line edge former 5. Oh yeah, much love, man. I thought you was actually Tony T. I have another guy, man, he played for the Atlanta Falcons. We call him Tony T, running back. I got to interview him as well. Tony T. I call him Tony T. His name is Tony Smith, and I'm gonna have to get him as well. That's who I thought you was, Tony T. T Nicole, man, says um, the name is pronounced Shell. Oh my. I probably still said it wrong, but okay, I'm gonna definitely do so. Yep. Know the Yale dude committed to Illinois, but at the end of the day, they commit, then they decommit. You know what I'm saying? It really don't matter at this point in this generation. They had commit to a team and then decommit the next week. Tony Smith. As a journalist, we are taught to look up people's name for pronunciation. Appreciate that, Nicole. You are absolutely right. I'm just getting into the game, so I'm still learning. But you're right. It would be cool having ex Dallas Cowboys Witten as a tight ends coach. Yeah, that would be dope, man. He was one of the best tight ends to play the game, and I mean, it just depends on if he had the energy to do it. A lot of times these players and been around the game for so long and they want to kind of like be away from it. Just like with Tom Brady. You would think, I can tell you right now, if Tom Brady was the coach, how many recruits he would be able to receive, you know. But a lot of times they play the game for so long that they want to just relax. But it would be great to have him. And you guys know Coach Prime have that connection with Dallas, so it wouldn't be surprising. I really appreciate the coverage you gave on the Buffaloes. I learned a lot watching your channel. Appreciate that, Vernon Davis. 100%. Appreciate you. Been rocking with Coach Prime for over 30 years, even before I attended the Olympics. Wow. You've been watching for a very long time. Yeah, that's one of the things I couldn't do. If there was one thing that I would want to do as much that I've been covering Coach Prime, I wish I was able to watch him actually play like live. Of course, you can always go watch highlights and see what guys do on the football field, man. But when we talk about live, I know you guys probably had an amazing time to sit and watch him. They all have Hebrew names. That's probably why I have a hard time. Either way, oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Very excited for her. That's why I brought her up. He was he has disrespect to Bucky and I'm sure he would rather sit down with you. Yeah, that interview just wasn't, you know, you saying what how I feel. Put it like that. You saying how I feel. Shout out to Patricia. Patricia, I hope I said your name right. Another new member. We have another new member of the Magdal family, the small family. Every one of y'all is very important to me. We have a small family. We have you, uh, and we have Carlene. We have a small family, man, but I'm very thankful for that small family, and I definitely appreciate you guys 100%. And I'm going to do some amazing things for you guys. I promise y'all that, you know. Bobby Wood says prime is prime. This generation doesn't understand. Yeah, they don't. They absolutely don't. I've been a fan of crap talking Dion since 1988, and when when he came over to the 49ers, I was all in. He is one of the best to do it. I can imagine, man. I can definitely imagine. What it do? I can definitely imagine, man, being able to watch him. What I'm saying, that's phenomenal. And when they said that he showed up to the combine, ran I think a 4.2, I don't know, fast 40. Then the helicopter picked him up. He went to a baseball game or something like that. I mean, that was crazy. Thank you for being who you are. I love your show. No negativity. 100%. 100%. I'm always be positive. I'm always gonna think positive. You know what I'm saying? Life is a gift, and I'm very thankful to be where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, our goal is always to elevate. That's why I say shout out to Coach Williams, for elevating. But at the end of the day, I'm thankful for what I have, man. It ain't much, but at the end of the day, it could be worse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very thankful for where I am. And I'm always think positive because I'm a firm believer that positive thoughts, positive results. Negative thoughts, negative results. And so I appreciate you, and then like I said, I appreciate all of y'all, even those that ain't part of the family. At the end of the day, I still appreciate you guys for interacting with the channel. So we're gonna do about another 15 minutes. I just want to break the news to you guys about Coach Williams. As I said before, that energy he provided for the football team is huge. It will be missed, but I'm also very happy. I'm very happy that he was able to elevate. And if I could get Coach Williams on here, I would better damn well believe I will be doing so. You know, but if we replace him with Coach Sapp, I do feel like it will be good if he can give us the same amount of energy that Coach Williams was giving us. So 15 more minutes. If you guys have a few more questions, definitely drop it in. If you guys have a few more things to say, definitely drop it in the comments as we get ready to close. My team probably kicks off in about, they're going to kick off shortly. We got the Philadelphia Eagles and the 49ers, so I can't miss that game. As much as I love you guys, you know what I'm saying? I won't miss that game, but I want to break the news down to you guys, man. Coach Williams is going on to Syracuse, defensive coordinator. Um, so the great thing is we see all of these coaches under Coach Prime is elevating. You know what I'm saying? Unapologetically, you are him, Malcolm Grant. Appreciate that, Mama Tia. When I'm doubt, try to find a mama saying the kid's name. Oh, when in doubt, yeah, yeah, the mama gonna always be right. I think Prime stopped. Y'all know how I am about white and black. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna mention it on the channel because I love both. You know what I'm saying? But you said I think Prime stopped men and women from fighting so much. At least we came together 100%. I agree with you. Coach Prime was a very special player. It's exciting to watch. Yeah, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal, man. The best way for me to get a Coach Prime interview would be during the workouts, as far as what they have, the off season workouts. That would be the best bet, but we'll see. Can you research some good options to replace our OC tight end and DE replacements? Yeah, I have to do some research on that one. I'm not real good as far as picking and choosing coaching selections. Now players, I can pick and choose players very well. I with me being able to, especially wide receivers. But when we talk about offensive coordinators, tight end, D end, that will be hard for me to pick and choose. You know, on the way to 20K subscribers, yeah, absolutely. My goal is to get to 100K by next year. And for me to do that, I'm gonna have to provide better content or in a different way. You know, but that's my goal. But yeah, 20K would be phenomenal. I would be thankful for that. Prime ran a 4.25 at his combine with a leisure jogging suit on, gold chains because he was and hurried to a baseball game. Yeah, that's crazy. And then what's crazy? People were saying Prime wasn't gonna be Prime when he went to Colorado. He wasn't gonna wear this, he wasn't gonna do that. And at the end of the day, still rocking the gold chains, and that's phenomenal. Best wishes to Coach Nick on his promotion. Shout out to Joanna. Joanna was someone that stuck with us from the beginning. Very, very appreciative, Joanna. I definitely thank you a lot. Um, it means a lot for sure. Congrats, Coach Williams. So the 6'8" dude name is Shaq McCoy. Okay, I'm gonna find his Instagram and see what we can do. The transfer portal is jumping. It never ceases to amaze me who barks loud. 111 in the chat. All of this phenomenal content on a Sunday. We're texting but can't hit the like button. Oh yeah, that's just how it is though, Mama T. That's just how it is, you know. But I definitely appreciate you for telling them to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way it is, you know. People, it's just life, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it come with. Jared says, Magdog TV, I predict you will love Warren Sapp. He's full of energy, hands on with the players. Yeah, that'd be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. I was hoping we could have got Terrell Owens, but he didn't want to coach, you know. But it would be great to have him, you know. Brandon Davis, the best two-way players. Dion, Coach Brian Sanders. Please like and subscribe. Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. My apologies for if y'all couldn't hear me. I got family members over there doing something to the car right now. But the 6'8" dude is named Jaquan McCroy. Oh, 100%. I'm gonna see if I can get him on in an interview, and you know, we may can try to see if we can wing him. You know, like you never know. You're in the building stages. Remain optimistic. You're already there. I'm not understanding. I never want to eat from someone else's plate and not say thank you. Yeah, 100%, 100%. So we're gonna go ahead and play these clips of of the show from today, and then in the upcoming week we will have upcoming interviews and everything like that. So I'm gonna play these clips, and then we're gonna get up out of here because I have the Eagles game, and I can't miss that game.
Good, sausage. Right there. Good, sausage. Good, now more. Put a foot in the ground. Good, out of boy. Good. Good, follow, grab grass. Out of boy. Sausage. Good, now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Good. Oh, I like it, JD. Sausage. Good, I like it. Now more. Plant off that outside foot. Out of boy. Good. Plant off that. Good, follow, grab grass. Good, good, Arden. More, plant off that. Out of boy. Good, sausage. Good. Kyrie said, yeah.
Came a long way, man.
I'm sitting this to you too.
Came a long way from South Georgia, man, with the goats, for real.
You know, for real. It's a beautiful thing.
They win them first. They gonna make it white, and they gonna do the black.
Remember this, it's never about them, okay? It ain't about what they doing. It's always about us. Good damn group. Say hit. Get off the block, right? I ain't mad at y'all, boys, but we gotta.
Who ready? I'm ready. Well, give me my darn theme music then, DJ.
Okay.
So that will be it for the live. As I said before, I want to give a special shout out to Carlene Tucker. Special shout out to Carlene Tucker, man. Appreciate you for joining. And Patricia, appreciate you as well. The two new members. And starting tomorrow, we're going to continually update you guys with the new moves we make. And we coming, man. Well, we here. We ain't coming. We here now. You know, better damn well believe that. See you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go Philly.